Mindful mornings, small daily rituals that create big lasting change. Most people believe that real change requires dramatic action, a complete life overhaul, a new routine, a new mindset, a new version of themselves starting tomorrow. But here's a quieter truth that rarely gets talked about. Your life doesn't change in big moments. It changes in the first few minutes of your day, before the noise, before the notifications, before the world asks anything from you. Mornings shape the tone of your nervous system, your focus, your confidence, and even the decisions you make hours later. And yet, most people rush through them on autopilot, scrolling, reacting, surviving. Mindful mornings aren't about perfection, they're about intention. Tiny rituals, simple choices, repeated daily, and over time, they quietly rewire who you become. Let's explore how small morning rituals, almost invisible in the moment, can create big, lasting change. 1. The first 5 minutes. Decide the direction of your day. The moment you wake up, your brain is highly impressionable. It hasn't fully shifted into stress mode yet. It's still open, suggestible. What you do in the first 5 minutes matters more than most people realize. If the first thing you reach for is your phone, you're telling your nervous system one thing: the world is in control. React. But if your first action is intentional, even something simple, you send a different message. I'm here, I'm present, I choose how this day begins. This doesn't require a 60-minute routine. It could be sitting up and taking 3 slow breaths, placing your feet on the floor and feeling the ground. Saying a single grounding phrase like, I don't rush today. These small acts create psychological ownership over your time. Over weeks, this builds something powerful, a sense of inner stability that doesn't depend on circumstances. The goal isn't to control your day, it's to enter it consciously. 2. Morning stillness trains. Emotional resilience. Most emotional overwhelm doesn't come from what happens. It comes from how fast everything happens. Mindful mornings slow the internal pace before the external pace speeds up. Stillness in the morning isn't about silence, it's about space. Even 2 minutes of intentional stillness, no phone, no music, no tasks, teaches your nervous system that it doesn't need constant stimulation to feel safe. This has long-term effects. You become less reactive in conversations. Stress spikes don't hijack your mood as easily. You start responding instead of reacting. People who practice morning stillness often notice something subtle but profound. They don't feel as emotionally pushed around by the day. The world still moves fast, but you don't move with it. That's emotional resilience, and it starts quietly, before breakfast. 3. Small rituals create identity, not just habits. Most habits fail because they're built on willpower. Rituals succeed because they're built on identity. A ritual isn't something you force yourself to do. It's something that represents who you are becoming. When you light a candle, stretch gently, journal one sentence, or drink your coffee without distraction, you're reinforcing a deeper belief. I'm someone who treats my inner world with respect. That belief compounds. Over time, you don't just do mindful things. You become a mindful person. This identity shift spills into other areas. You make calmer decisions. You set clearer boundaries. You choose long-term alignment over short-term relief. Big change doesn't come from dramatic effort. It comes from consistent self-trust, built one morning at a time. 4. Presence in the morning improves focus. All-day focus isn't about discipline. It's about nervous system regulation. When your morning is rushed and chaotic, your brain stays in alert mode. That makes deep focus nearly impossible later. Mindful mornings do the opposite. They tell your brain, we're safe, we're grounded, we can concentrate. This improves attention span, creative thinking, decision clarity. You may notice that after a few weeks of intentional mornings, you're less tempted to multitask. You stay present longer in conversations, you feel less mental fatigue by midday. Not because you worked harder, but because you started slower. Presence practiced early becomes presence lived naturally. 5. Lasting change comes from repetition, not motivation. Motivation fades, rituals remain. Mindful mornings work because they don't rely on excitement or inspiration. They rely on repetition. You don't need to feel motivated to breathe. You don't need motivation to pause. And that's the secret. Small rituals done even on low-energy days create consistency. Consistency creates trust. Trust creates transformation. Months later, you look back and realize your anxiety feels quieter, your reactions feel softer, your sense of direction feels clearer. Not because life got easier, but because you became steadier. This is lasting change, the kind that doesn't collapse when life gets hard. A gentle invitation. You don't need to redesign your entire morning. You don't need to wake up earlier. You don't need to follow someone else's routine. Just choose one small ritual tomorrow morning. One moment of presence, one intentional pause, one quiet choice that says, I'm listening to myself. And then repeat it. If this message resonated with you, Awaken Mindset is here to walk that journey with you, slowly, intentionally, and without pressure. Explore more reflections, practices, and mindset shifts that help you reconnect with clarity and inner calm. Because the life you want isn't built in a rush. It's built in the quiet moments you stop overlooking. And it often begins the moment you wake up.